like I haven't recorded in forever, but it's only been like a day. And I usually wait till I feel like a calling or like something's like really sticking out to me to talk about it. And I guess it kind of smacked me in the face because it's something I've been dealing with all day. Is spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare is definitely a real thing. As you tend to get closer to God, as you experience the trials and tribulations that you're going to experience, like losing a friend or something simple like flat tire or losing a relationship, your mind's gonna want to do things that are unholy, I guess, like punch something, cuss, scream, in some cases use God's name in vain, or your relationship ends. You tend to get lustful, I guess, or like I can't speak for everybody. I'm speaking for myself, but like you tend to get lustful. You're like, ooh, who can be next, or like who could I have a relationship like I had next? Like who can I be lustful with next, etc. And that's just your mind being attacked. Obviously, like if you're following Jesus and you're following God, your heart's going to be in a completely different place, especially if you tend to church. Let that church grow you. And the Bible talks about the human organism being the church. Like how do you represent, like how can you go out and represent Jesus, such as something simple like give a homeless person like $10, share their love, or if you have more, give more, obviously. Just how can you spread love, I guess. And deeper into spiritual warfare, your flesh, it wants worldly things, like such as I can't speak for everybody else, but my flesh, whenever I'm going through something, I tend to want to relapse to my old addiction, which was marijuana. And that's a huge controversy thing. Like marijuana, like I'm southernish, so like I've heard this my whole life that marijuana is not a sin, and absolutely it people say like it's God's plant, and absolutely I think it's a sin because the Bible talks about Christians being sober-minded. How can you be sober-minded if you're constantly smoking? How can you be sober-minded if your eyes are constantly dragging? And not even just that, but I feel like whenever I did it, I idolized it. Like I made a whole entire personality out of it. It's all I worshipped. It's all I cared about. It's what I relied on. This car's really loud, I'm sorry. But it's what I relied on to eat, to sleep, to focus, to like before I would go into work, I'd smoke. Before I'd go on a jog, I'd smoke. Before I hit the gym, I'd smoke. It's like I felt like I caught myself constantly smoking, and that's idolization. Like if I could spend time with Jesus like I spent time with marijuana, I would be really, really holy. You know what I mean? So, well, I guess time to shift focus back to spiritual warfare and not just ratting on myself. But, like your body's going to want to do things that, your flesh is going to want to do things that goes against God, because worldly desires, and that's something you just can't be a part of, especially if you're following Christianity, is you don't want to be so hooked on the world. You want to be so hooked on what's after the world, you know, like where's the rest of your eternity going to be, you know? Because I mean, hell is a scary place for sure, and the reason well, I guess the reason hell is so scary is because not just like the teeth smashing and the constant fire, the constant burning, but you're gonna come face to face with one of the most beautiful beings, one of the prettiest presence you've ever sat in. You're gonna come face to face with that and then be separated for an eternity. I feel like hell is gonna be what you make it. So if your life is constant heartbreak, constant lust, constant depression, then hell is gonna be that times a million, you know. You definitely have this warfare going on where your heart wants to be 100% Jesus, but then your mind, that's where it gets you, is your mind. It slips you up. Like, your mind wants to do things that your heart doesn't, such as back to using a relationship as an example. Like your heart might not be able to take it anymore, but your brain constantly wants that feeling of love, constant feeling of reassurance, constant feeling of everything that you get out of a relationship. Your brain wants that constant feeling. So you will be attacked. You 100% will be attacked through your relationship with God. If it could be anything. It really could be anything. You could I lost my train of thought because I got sidetracked. I'll pick this up whenever I can continue speaking. And like, another huge struggle for spiritual warfare is lusting. Like, you're only going to get that satisfaction for about like however long it lasts, you know what I mean? And then as soon as you get that satisfaction, you're unsatisfied because your heart, it resides with God, you know. Like, all you want to do is be a better person for God. You want to be a better person for yourself. You want to represent the church with your heart. And if you're satisfying yourself for 5 seconds and feeling convicted, that's not a good representation. Or like, the fact that you're feeling convicted is great because everybody slips up. Everybody's human. Nobody's perfect. The only perfect man to roam this world was Jesus Christ. So and the fact that you even feel convicted is great. It's great. It shows that your heart's in the right spot, but your mind is just slipping up, and that's normal. Everybody makes mistakes. That's a normal thing to do. But let me do some quick self-reflecting, because my last video was about changing perspective, and honestly, making that video, it helped me so much. Like, my perspective is changing a lot, actually. I find myself in situations where I like to ask myself, one of the biggest questions I ask myself is, what would Jesus do in that situation? Like such as like a fast food order getting mixed up, or somebody saying something disrespectful to me. Like, I'm not a fighter. I've never been a fighter, I guess. So like, I would never like fight somebody. Like, if somebody came to me with a problem, like, I think, especially at the age I'm at right now, I think fighting's like so like immature and just stupid. Like if you're really gonna fight me as a grown man, like, grow up a little bit. But I guess that's me speaking from past experiences. But like, I asked myself, what would Jesus do in this situation? How would I react if Jesus was sitting right next to me? Which I know how I would react. I'd ask questions, because I almost just ran a red light. One of the biggest things that helps me is asking questions. Or I tend to talk to people that's older than me too, because like, they have more experience in the world. But my perspective has definitely changed a good amount, and I'm the past 2 days, I don't want to say it and jinx myself, but I really haven't been battling depression. That's something that's insane, because like I don't feel normal, even though it's so normal not to be depressed, but I don't feel normal because I spent my whole life dealing with it. Like, so the first time I ever experienced depression was 6th grade, like middle school, and I was probably like 11, 12, and now I'm 19 years old, and it's something I'm not currently not battling right now. I'm not gonna jump the gun and say that it's something I'm not battling, because as a grown man, yeah, absolutely, I do battle with it, but as of right now, I'm doing good. My perspective's changed. I've been more positive. I've been more of a light than I've been a light switch that's been off, honestly. And I give all glory to God, really. If it wasn't for me encountering Jesus, I would be in a really dark spot right now. I know for sure, because how I reacted to breakups in the past, which I haven't really had many relationships, but like how I've reacted to that situation in the past is terrible, and it's bad for the body, it's bad for my future wife, it's bad for my well-being. And I definitely want to respect my future wife, because I yearn for like a family and kids. So odds are, like, I mean, some people are just better off, or like meant or put on this world by God not to have a family and just strictly spread his word, I guess. But I yearn for a family. Like, I'm such like a lover boy, family man kind of dude. Like my little cousins, I love them to death. I have 2 little sisters. I wish I talked to them more, honestly, but over time and me growing up, like, I have them on social media, but like I don't talk to them as much as I would like to. But like, I'm such like a family man, so I definitely feel like I'm put on this earth to not only pursue Jesus, but to pursue a family. I would love to have a family. It's one of my biggest dreams. So yeah, I just don't want to do anything that'll disrespect my future wife. Like, I just want to pursue God. I want to be happy, which exactly right now that's what I'm doing, and I cannot be more satisfied, honestly. Currently like 12:30 in the morning. I'm gonna spend time with God, and it's easier said than done, man. I've been kind of slacking today, but my morning was really busy, and I kind of slept all day, and that's not a good excuse to not be spending time with God. So I'm gonna throw on worship music, and I'm gonna give God the rest of my night. I'm gonna watch some podcasts and stay in His Word. But I hope this video was helpful to anybody who is going through the same things I am. Maybe not even the same things I am, but just battling spiritual warfare in general. It's something that's been very heavy on my heart all day, really. And even I had dreams about it whenever I was sleeping all day. Like, so I feel like it was definitely meant to be talked about. But if you made it this far, thank you a lot. It really does mean a lot, and I hope I can bring people closer, because I've never felt like more at home than I did whenever I was actually on a stage talking about it. Like, it was just it was comfort. As nervous as I was, it was comfort. So yeah, absolutely, thank you a lot if you stayed this far.